But watching Sachin play is an absolute bliss. The straight drive, the back foot punch, the leg flick, and picking 5 shots from a 24-year-long career was certainly tough, but here they are anyway. Number 5. The Carrick Pull. 2003 World Cup Durban. Andrew Carrick gets pulled for a huge 6. I mean, this is a brutal hit. But look at where Sachin is standing even before the ball is delivered. He's already back in his crease, ready for the pull.
I think he knew that
The previous ball was full and was smacked for 4, so Sachin knew that Carrick would pitch short, and he was right. But did you know there was a bit of history behind this? Carrick said before the match that India has been unimpressive and even Sachin did not play well. Sachin's just like another batsman in the Indian team, he said. Well, looks like Sachin replied with that comment. Number 4. The Back Foot Punch. Perth, 1992. Sachin punches McDermott on the back foot for 4. That shot is probably one of the most difficult shots to play in cricket. You get on your toes and try to play a chest-high ball. Difficult for a short batsman, especially who is from a subcontinent. Here's Tendulkar playing his first series in Australia as a 19-year-old facing McDermott on the bounciest and fastest pitch on the planet, and he's like, oh yes, I will take 4 runs off this please, thank you. Great balance, great footwork, and he continued to wow us with this shot throughout his career. Number 3. The Kasparov Straight 6. 1998 Sharjah. Now everyone knows about this amazing series, the Desert Storm. But did you know that this was again a revenge shot, sort of? Kasparov was trying to have a few words with Sachin at the start of the innings, and Sachin, like always, just kept his mouth shut and replied with his bat. Result, a massive 6. This was an amazing performance by Sachin. People might wonder why, but remember, Sachin scored 2 successive hundreds in this series. This was the final, in 2 high-pressure chases in searing Sharjah heat against a good Australian attack, and with no crazy field restrictions that we have these days. And look at the ball. Is it a white ball? No, it's freaking all brown. It's the color of the pitch and too soft, hard to see. You know how hard it is to play shots when the ball is soft and could reverse as well? So yes, today a 134 and 143 might be just run-of-the-mill hundreds, but they were amazing back then. Number 2. The Brett Lee Straight Drive. Straight drive is a signature Sachin shot. Brett Lee is bowling full pace here, but Sachin smacks 3 fours in the over. First one is an edge, but Sachin looks in some mood, so he smacks an amazing rocket drive. Nobody moves. Next, a good length ball is defended, but my favorite shot is when Brett Lee pitches up again next ball and Sachin is ready, almost expecting it, and punches it back to the boundary again. Now Brett Lee is bowling some serious pace here, but Sachin has all the time in the world to send it back for 4. Now when Brett Lee bowls a Yorker, this is not what happens, this is what happens. And that's what makes this shot amazing. Number 1. Shoaib Akhtar taken apart. 2003 World Cup. One of the most memorable Sachin innings. Now you must be thinking the number 1 shot is probably the uppercut, but no. My favorite shot is the flick that came after this uppercut. It's again Sachin's genius in anticipating the bowler. He knew that Shoaib Akhtar would compensate. After pitching short, he would pitch full, and he was ready for it even before the ball was bowled. He smacked it for 4. Now you might say it's probably common sense that Sachin anticipated Shoaib over pitching, but out in the field it's not that easy. It takes reading the game, reading the bowler's expressions, etc., and a lot of self-confidence to actually execute that. Sachin also smacked the next ball to the boundary and the over went for 18 runs. It was a huge momentum shift in a high-pressure chase on a big occasion. That's when Sachin showed total dominance over the fastest bowler ever. That's why this shot is number 1.